to be fixed. And I don't give a damn if I get fined because that shit cheap. And I am tired of this shit because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired of this shit.
Everybody is ablaze right now. Everybody's wondering what is really going on with Angel Reese. Has she just flat out quit again? Has she quit on the Chicago Sky?
Angel Reese is melting down after Reebok cut ties with her for quitting on the Chicago Sky mid-season.
That was a show. She put on a flat-out show versus Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky.
She walked out on her teammates when things got ugly, proving she can't be trusted. Chicago is falling apart, and Reebok isn't dumb enough to gamble their brand on a quitter.
Obviously, showing a complete lack of leadership. Man. Caitlin Clark's been hurt. She traveling with the team, supporting on the bench.
Angel Reese's career has gone from hype to humiliation faster than anyone thought possible. Let's not forget, Reebok once thought this girl was going to be their golden ticket back into basketball. Shaquille O'Neal himself, the face of the brand, picked Angel Reese as his first big signing. They actually compared her to Allen Iverson.
The Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot, stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia.
Yes, Allen Iverson, the man who literally changed the culture of basketball, dragged a mid-level Sixers roster to the finals and became a Hall of Famer. And Reebok thought Angel Reese was in that conversation. They even lined up a signature shoe for her in 2026. That was supposed to be the big launch, the big revival, the new era. Instead of Iverson-level dominance, though, what they got is the blooper queen of the WNBA.
Angel, you have to have some level of self-awareness here.
Angel Reese is not the face of basketball. She's the face of clown edits. Every time she touches the ball, it's less about points and more about how fast the clip is going to end up on TikTok with circus music playing in the background. The situation got so embarrassing that even Chicago Sky fans, the people who were supposed to love her, started questioning if she even cares about the sport anymore. And can you blame them? Her team is sitting at 8-24 and she quit on them mid-season. Just an abandoned ship.
Back a little bit. You can't want to be the villain. You can't pride yourself in being the villain and then you lose and all of a sudden you succumb to those emotions.
How are you the supposed franchise face but vanish like a magician in the middle of the year? Reebok saw that, and they weren't about to keep throwing millions at somebody who clearly doesn't have the mentality to finish a season. No brand is dumb enough to keep their name attached to somebody who just walks away when it gets tough. That's why Reebok pulled the plug, simple as that. Let's talk about this Chicago Sky disaster. Reports say the team even sued Angel Reese after she refused to travel with them for crucial games. And we're not talking about random games against no-name squads. We're talking about the Indiana Fever, the league's biggest draw, the team with Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese has thrown in the towel. She refuses to travel with the team. Once again, the team has a road game. We already saw she refused to travel with the team to Indiana versus the Fever.
That was the matchup the WNBA was hyping, the one fans were paying top dollar to see. And where was Reese? At home, claiming she had a back injury. Oh yeah, sure, back injury. Except there were no medical updates, no timetables, no rehab notes, nothing. Just a mysterious injury card she pulled out the moment the losses started piling up. Fans aren't stupid, they called it exactly what it looked like. An excuse to avoid the humiliation of getting cooked by Clark and the Fever again.
I think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills.
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point.
And the sad part? This isn't new for her. This is a full-blown pattern. 3 straight seasons of quitting mid-year. In 2023, she magically had a wrist injury right after Caitlin Clark started running away with Rookie of the Year. In 2024, suddenly the back is hurt, and in the unrivaled league, she straight up ghosted her team before the championship game, didn't even bother to show up in street clothes to support them. How do you call yourself a competitor when you can't even stand on the sideline for the biggest game of the season? It's pathetic.
Once she was eliminated from the Rookie of the Year, she said her wrist was hurt. Unrivaled, she did not finish. She didn't even show up to the championship game.
And the numbers don't even back her up. Chicago is 0-5 without her this season. But here's the kicker. The team actually looked smoother without her on the floor. Even in losses, the offense had better spacing, better energy, better ball movement. Without Reese clogging the paint demanding touches, the Sky offense actually breathed a little. Teammates cut harder, the ball swung cleaner, and guys off the bench looked more involved. Think about that. Your supposed franchise star sits out and the team's offense looks better. That's not leadership, that's a liability. Fans saw it too. They know she abandoned them the second things got tough, and that fake leader image she was trying to build is now completely gone.
The Chicago Sky, you guys are the gum on the bottom of the shoe of the league. They need Angel Reese to play in games. Angel, where you at? Where are you at, Angel? This is nuts.
And then we get to the on-court clown show. Against the Washington Mystics, it was a public execution. The Sky lost 103-86 on national TV. And sure, if you only looked at the box score, you'd think Reese had a decent game. 22 points, 13 rebounds. But look deeper. She shot 6 of 16 from the field. That's trash efficiency for somebody who takes almost all her shots inside the paint. And she picked up 5 fouls, hacking at everyone like she's trying out for a WWE audition. Her scoring was padded by hitting 10 out of 11 free throws. Congratulations, Angel, you can stand at the charity stripe. Maybe Reebok can rename her sneaker the Free Throw 1, since that's the only way she scores consistently.
Interesting.
I in no way, shape, or form am a hater. What player are you taking Angel Reese over of those that I just listed?
Damn, she tried to set AB up.
And then came the viral blooper of the season. A wide open layup, nobody near her, all the time in the world. And she smacked it off the underside of the backboard like she was trying to file an insurance claim. The commentators literally laughed live on air. Professional broadcasters who are trained to keep their composure couldn't hold it in. They laughed, then panicked, realizing they were on TV. That's how bad it's gotten.
Now we have Angel Reese's signature move, is what they're calling it. The Angel Reese spin cycle, the Angel Reese face up. Oh, here we go. Oh, snap, cook up, crossover. Crossover right to the rack.
Meanwhile, rookies Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafin absolutely embarrassed her defense. Citron dropped 28 points. Iriafin put up 22 points and 10 rebounds. Together, they made Mystics history as the first rookie duo to score 20 or more each in the same game. They were cooking Reese like she was a backyard barbecue. This wasn't some random matchup. This was supposed to be Reese's domain, the paint. And she got torched by 2 rookies who made her look like she was still playing junior varsity.
This was an epic embarrassment, bro. Remember.
And don't forget the New York Liberty game. This was the one that sealed her reputation as a walking blooper reel. 4 consecutive missed putbacks in 12 seconds. Yes, 4. She grabbed her own rebound and bricked it again and again like she was rehearsing for a blooper montage. The clip went viral instantly. People don't even need to edit her anymore. She provides the comedy by herself. This is why people are roasting her non-stop. She doesn't deliver wins, she delivers bloopers. And the worst part is, she quit on the Sky in the middle of all this chaos. Walked away when things were ugly, proving to everyone she's not just inefficient, she's unreliable. And Reebok saw it. They saw their $1 million investment turning into a meme machine, and then they watched her abandon the Sky like a bad Tinder date. That's when they knew they couldn't trust her with their brand anymore.
You, like, as a Sky fan, y'all are probably happy y'all lost by less than 20 points today, and that is embarrassing.
And the contrast couldn't be clearer when you put her next to Caitlin Clark. Clark keeps breaking records, selling out arenas, and actually leading her team. She's not just performing, she's delivering. Even when she was injured, Clark was still traveling with the team, sitting on the bench, breaking down plays, supporting her teammates. That's leadership. That's what people want to see in a franchise player. Now compare that to Reese, who bails out with a mysterious back injury and disappears like she's in witness protection. One is elevating the game, the other is dragging it into meme territory.
I heard she was at the practice, but you did not travel with the team to the game. I think that's kind of whack, I'm not gonna lie. The leader of the team's supposed to be there.
The ticket sales told the whole story. When fans thought they were getting Clark versus Reese, ticket prices for Sky versus Fever hit $100. The second news broke that Clark wasn't playing. Those tickets dropped to $5. $5. You couldn't even pay for parking with that. That's the market speaking loud and clear. Clark is the draw, Reese is irrelevant. Nobody's paying to see bloopers live in person. They can get that for free on TikTok.
She's not letting this up. And let me just be clear, Candace Parker continuously bringing this up. This is, I don't want to say petty behavior, but it's kind of petty behavior when you keep rehashing the same thing over and over.
And it's not just fans noticing. Legends of the game are watching too. Candace Parker didn't have to write an essay or go on some rant. She just posted the eyes emoji after one of Reese's disasters, and that said more than 1,000 words. That tiny little emoji hit harder than any headline because it showed exactly how veterans see this situation. They're not impressed. They're not buying the hype. They're just watching in disbelief as Reese trips over her own career. Think about how far she's fallen. Angel Reese went from being Shaq's chosen star to the WNBA's biggest meme in less than 2 seasons. That's not just a slump, that's a collapse. And it's not just about the missed shots. It's about the repeated pattern of quitting on teams, pulling fake injury excuses, and ghosting when it matters most. She did it in 2023 with the wrist injury. She did it in 2024 with the back excuse. And she even did it in the unrivaled league by skipping the championship game. This isn't bad luck, this is who she is. And it's wrecked whatever credibility she had left.
Hey, look, bro, you gotta remember, she quit in Unrivaled. She just stopped playing in Unrivaled. Said she was hurt, didn't show up for the championship game, didn't even show up and watch. Last season, she claimed her wrist was messed up, didn't finish playing in none of the games.
The Chicago Sky's lawsuit and their disastrous record sealed the narrative. Her team needed her, and she abandoned them. There's no sugarcoating it. You can put up all the double-doubles you want, but when your team is sitting at 824 and you've walked away, you're not a star, you're a liability. The face of the franchise isn't supposed to quit in the middle of the fight, but that's exactly what she did.
That is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are terrible.
And Reebok, for all their hype and big talk, finally realized what everyone else already knew. They couldn't risk tying their brand to someone who's more famous for bloopers than wins. They couldn't sell a $150 shoe based on missed layups and disappearing acts. They couldn't market toughness and dominance through someone who ghosts her own teammates. Canceling the deal wasn't just smart, it was necessary. Angel Reese is now the perfect cautionary tale. This is what happens when hype meets reality and the reality is ugly. Quitting kills careers faster than bad stats. Missing shots is one thing, fans can forgive that if you keep fighting. But abandoning your team, quitting mid-season, and then becoming the internet's favorite joke, that's career suicide. And unless she somehow stages a miracle turnaround, Angel Reese will always be remembered as the player who lost her team, lost her deal, and lost her reputation in record time. And that's the mess. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next time a so-called star throws away their career in real time.